I swear the weather here is so crazy. Just a little bit ago it was sunny. I was just outside like taking a beautiful hike, and now it's like Armageddon outside. So that's what you're going to be hearing in the background, I guess. Hey guys, it's Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your July 2017 Angel Oracle card readings. For this month, in honor of Archangel Gabriel, we're going to be using the Archangel Gabriel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, pulling a crystal card from the Rochelle Sharman Healing Crystal Oracle deck. Now, I want to talk about personal readings. Remember that these are general, okay? So if you want to take an in-depth look, especially us being halfway through the year, that might be a great time to do that. Go ahead and just go to my website at angelsouls444.com. The services page. You'll see all the options and what you need to do there. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, that's always so appreciated. Thank you guys so much for that. I love each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, oh, how could I almost forget? I finally put up the Archangel Gabriel next video on Gumroad, and I also have a little bonus reading over there for July 2017. It is a pick your own adventure type reading. It's for everybody. It's $1.99 for a download, and it's for the month of July. And really, it's kind of cool because you can revisit that reading once you get it. If you want to revisit it once a week to see what color pops at you, that'll be your message for that week. So it is the reading that keeps on giving, okay? So anyway, I think that's it. I think those are the announcements. So let's get started. Hi there, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you for July 2017. What do you have coming up? Ooh, oh my, okay. All right. So you had two cards. Flip out, we have success and vulnerability. Let's get the fuller story here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm learning, need to take some classes, and sensitivity. That's funny. All right. So there's this feeling here that you guys are really worried about something, or you're feeling kind of raw and open, and it could be that you've done some major healing, or it could mean that you're starting something new and you feel kind of, you know, again, like you don't know what you're doing, insecure. That's where the vulnerability card comes in. And then we have success, which means this, yeah, for you guys, it's the seed of success, like you see it. You know what you need to work on now. And that's kind of where the classes come in. And again, your sensitivity is what's guiding you towards what needs to be done so that you can be successful, whether that's emotional clearing or, like I said, an actual job training kind of thing. But this is going to be like one of those back and forth, like you're going to be kind of sensitive and vulnerable in some respects, but you're taking, okay, thank you. You're investing in yourself. Metatron's coming through here. You're investing in yourself, which will lead to success. That was a lot. Oh, dropping everything. Okay, so the first card, vulnerability, says, listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. So when you're feeling a little like, oh gosh, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, pay attention to that, okay? Especially if you start to feel like you have an instinct to go backwards, to go back to an old way of doing something, and then, you know, this kind of comes out like, oh, that doesn't feel so hot, right? Or no, that doesn't seem like that's the right thing to do. Or especially pay attention to if you feel very vulnerable around certain people. Now, if you've opened your heart to somebody and you're in a love partnership and you feel like you can be vulnerable and sensitive, that might be a bonding point, or that might be, you know, something that keeps you guys trusting one another, right? Feeling like you can trust somebody to be that vulnerable with them. But there's another message here for some of you where it's like, if someone's making you feel vulnerable, pay attention to that, because that might be like they're the predator, like a predatory. Don't get scared. Come on. Like, but be discerning. Just be aware of it, right? So like if somebody constantly makes you feel like crap, and somebody might even comment, Michelle, you're the one who makes me feel like crap. Okay. Whatever. But you know, when somebody comes in and they're constantly making you feel wrong, or, you know, you feel like you have to adjust how you do things or how you say things to suit them, that sort of thing. That's the kind of vulnerability you really want to listen to, because that's a red flag and you need to get that person out of your life and move away from them. Okay? You are working towards success. Do not have any trepidation about this. Do not have any self-doubt. Even if you don't see the results of it or what your idea of success is in July, it doesn't mean that it's not happening, okay? I've been saying this a million times over as well throughout all the readings. These are general readings. This is not going to pertain to everybody out there, okay? But for a lot of you, you have a lot of angelic guidance, you know, angels kind of watching over you and going, yeah, keep going. You're doing great. You know, you are heading towards success. And that's what this says. Congratulations. You did it. You had a breakthrough. You came through it. Now you've had your realizations, okay? So there's something breaking open. It's sitting there in front of you, and now you need to figure out what to do with it, which is where this card comes in. It's classes. It says learning and teaching are part of your higher calling. So for some of you, that might resonate on a very literal level. And yet for others of you, this might be taking seminars to help heal whatever you just discovered. I don't feel like there's a lot of pain. I don't think it's a lot of shock necessarily. Like you knew it was there, but now it's like it's facing you, okay? And now you're really having to figure out what you're going to do with it, okay? Now, yeah, this is self-improvement, bettering yourself. Could be in a job situation too, where you're having to go off and learn a new skill, you know, so on and so forth. So there's this feeling of, you know, through vulnerability, things cracking open. Again, this learning what you need to learn, right? Learning what I need more information on, and then going out there and taking action to get it for yourself. Okay. The final card we have before we get on to the crystal card is sensitivity. Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. So don't let anybody be like, oh my gosh, you're too sensitive. Oh my gosh, you shouldn't see it that way. No, there's a good kind of vulnerability, right? Where it's like, okay, I'm open, I'm flowing, I'm doing the whole thing. And then there's that kind of vulnerability that is meant to be a red flag. So we talked about that and you paying attention to that. But this sensitivity, trust your emotions, trust your feelings as they come up, okay? It is your gift. This is the creative life force. This is the spark. And what oftentimes interrupts that creativity is this sort of harder outer shell of being human, our persona, the ego consciousness that tells us, oh, we got to make it look like this so that people will like us and validate us and so on and so forth. And you're kind of letting that go. And there might even be some admitting like, I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to try it anyway, right? So a lot of opening up, getting honest, getting in touch. Let's get your crystal card, which is Stibnite, conflict. Definitely this feels like inner conflict. Now, if you're sitting there going, no, I'm fighting with somebody. Okay, fine, that's your situation. But this is definitely inner conflict. Like there's this, again, I want to move in that direction, but I'm a little scared too. I want to have this happen, but I'm a little afraid. The inner conflict for some of you is whether you should go after a romantic partnership or not. And I giggle because I just think those moments are so precious. It's like, you know, do they like me? Check yes or no on this little note that I passed you in class. But don't let this tear down your energy. Don't let this get you so confused that you're running in all kinds of different directions, right? There is a solution to this. When you have inner conflict, work with Sandalphon, okay? For example, you can work with anybody, but any of the angels. But Sandalphon can help you kind of get evened out, balanced, in a state of peace, so that you get that clarity. Gabriel, you know, we're using the Gabriel deck. Gabriel helps with clarity. Archangel Michael can help you gain clarity. So whatever, like if you're, again, that push-pull, if it's getting too much, if it's starting to make you spin, work with these archangels to bring it in, okay? Bring it in so that you can see a clear way forward. All right, so there it is, guys. Have a beautiful month. And of course, as always, I am sending you so much love. Take care.